Season's greetings, St. Martin. I'm Yesenia Lassero.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We bring the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's the holiday season. Let's jump into these top headlines.
Philipsburg Becomes Maagical returns for a festive holiday weekend. Holiday magic returns to the heart of the capital as Extra Tight Entertainment presents Philipsburg Becomes Maagical, transforming the boardwalk into a lively Christmas wonderland from Friday, December 19th through Sunday, December 21st. The three-day celebration invites residents and visitors to enjoy live entertainment, festive vibes, and last-minute holiday shopping while supporting local businesses. The festivities kicks off Friday evening with performances from Sweet Pan Entertainment, Timo and Cajun Band, and music by DJ CD Ranking. On Saturday and Sunday, the boardwalk stays buzzing from afternoon into the night with a full lineup of local performers, including Magic X and the Band, Family String Band, Bottleneck Blowing Stars, Kayla Michelle and the Band, and more. Throughout the weekend, over 50 local vendors will line the boardwalk, offering food, drinks, crafts, jewelry, candles, body care products, holiday gifts, and island-inspired treats, making it the perfect spot for final Christmas shopping. Organizers encourage everyone to come out, enjoy the atmosphere, and celebrate community spirit as Philipsburg once again becomes truly magical.
MP Omar Ottley presents first legislative initiative for parliamentary ratification. Member of Parliament and United People's Party leader Omar E.C. Ottley has officially presented his first draft legislative initiative for debate and ratification in Parliament, marking a major milestone in his parliamentary work. The proposal is the first of 5 legislative initiatives MP Omar says are currently in development. The draft amendment targets the national ordinance on admission and expulsion under the theme Born Here and Born to Be Here. Its main focus is to strengthen the legal position of undocumented children born on St. Martin, ensuring their rights to identity, belonging, and dignity are protected. MP Ottley explained that many children born and raised on the island face legal uncertainty due to documentation gaps beyond their control. The proposed changes aim to break that cycle by lowering the age at which children born on St. Martin can obtain residency by law and by creating an additional residency pathway based on long-term tax contributions made by parents. The initiative has completed its full legal process, including consultations with the Council of Advice and the Social Economic Council, with adjustments made based on their recommendations. It is now before Parliament to debate. Ottley described the moment as defining, expressing hope for constructive dialogue and progress toward a more inclusive and fair St. Martin.
Doran says marketplace vendors still waiting on meaningful support. Member of Parliament Egbert Doran says that although Parliament approved his motion calling for monthly financial support based on minimum wage for displaced Philipsburg marketplace vendors, the relief currently in place falls far short of that intention. During a recent question hour, it was confirmed that the only support implemented by the Ministry of TEAT is the waiver of vendor fees, amounting about 100 guilders per month per vendor. Doran noted that this does not replace lost income, especially as vendors were relocated by government action and now operate in areas with reduced foot traffic. The session also revealed that nearly 500,000 guilders has already been paid to the project contractor, despite construction not progressing beyond preparatory work more than a year after groundbreaking. No firm completion date for the marketplace could be provided. Doran expressed concern that changes to the project scope may have caused unnecessary delays. He stressed that major changes under the FIDIC Yellow Book require proper approval and, if substantial, should trigger a new tender to ensure transparency. According to Doran, vendors remain in uncertainty, displaced, undersupported, and still waiting for a functioning marketplace to return to. A major international air link has officially returned to St. Martin after 3 years away. Sorry. A major international air link has officially returned to St. Martin after 3 years away.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's it for your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of St. Martin. So as you enjoy your day, stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
I am Karim Tulen, co-founder of Caraïbes Assist Pro. Our goal is to help busy professionals, elderly, housewives, local, tourists, practically anybody that needs assistance in the day-to-day chores.
We have different services like groceries, do your shopping, and also run your errands. We can provide transportation services for all members of the family, whether it's you on commute or getting the kids to school. House activities and house services that include pet sitting. All of these let us take off your hands and let us make those reservations so you don't have to stress about having a good time.
So you can have less stress and more free time. Through our discretion, we make an impression.
Prime Minister Mercelina marks 1 year of government progress. Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Luc Mercelina has outlined key achievements from his first year in office, highlighting steady progress in governance, resilience, and public sector reform. The Prime Minister said the past year focused on restoring stability, modernizing government systems, and improving service delivery. St. Martin also strengthened its presence within the kingdom and internationally, including engagement at the United Nations and closer regional cooperation on security and development. Energy security was a major priority with the emergency power measures, new generation capacity, and financing secured to stabilize electricity supply. The government also made significant gains in disaster preparedness, including funding for a new emergency operations center, improving warning systems, and better coordination with the French side. Major infrastructure projects advanced in healthcare, wastewater management, utilities, and public facilities. At the same time, digital transformation accelerated with upgraded civil registry systems, online payment services, stronger cybersecurity, and steps toward a national digital ID. Public sector reforms improved working conditions, training, and career growth for civil servants, while social initiatives expanded support for seniors and vulnerable residents. Prime Minister Mercelina said the first year reflects disciplined planning and collaboration, reaffirming his commitment to building a resilient and well-governed St. Martin.
Government savings plans pays out a nearly 478,000 guilders to civil servants. Minister of Finance, the Honorable Marinka J. Gums, has announced that 477,600 guilders will be paid out to participating civil servants in December 2025, following the successful first year of the government savings plan. The voluntary program was launched in January 2025 after discussions with civil servants during the Minister's Finance Friday walk-in sessions. The initiative allows participants to save 50, 100, or 200 guilders per month, resulting in a net annual payout of 600 guilders, 1,200 guilders, or 2,400 guilders at year's end. A total of 255 civil servants enrolled in the program this year, reflecting strong interest in financial planning and personal savings. According to the minister, the payout highlights both the commitment of participants and the value of practical, people-centered financial policies. Minister Gums said the savings plan is part of a broader effort to promote financial awareness, discipline, and long-term stability within the public sector. Registration for the 2026 Government Savings Plan remains open until December 31st, 2025, and civil servants are encouraged to participate.
Prime Minister Mercelina marks 1 year of government progress. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Luc Mercelina, has outlined key achievements from his first year in office, highlighting steady progress in governance, resilience, and public sector reform. The Prime Minister said the past year focused on restoring stability, modernizing government systems, and improving service delivery. St. Martin also strengthened its presence within the kingdom and internationally, including engagement at the United Nations and closer regional cooperation on security and development. Energy security was a major priority with the emergency power measures, new generation capacity, and financing secured to stabilize electricity supply. The government also made significant gains in disaster preparedness, including funding for a new emergency operations center, improving warning systems, and better coordination with the French side. Major infrastructure projects advanced in healthcare, wastewater management, utilities, and public facilities. At the same time, digital transformation accelerated with upgraded civil registry systems, online payment services, stronger cybersecurity, and steps toward a national digital ID. Public sector reforms improved working conditions, training, and career growth for civil servants, while social initiatives expanded support for seniors and vulnerable residents. Prime Minister Mercelina said the first year reflects disciplined planning and collaboration, reaffirming his commitment to building a resilient and well-governed St. Martin. From Paris to the Caribbean once again, a familiar airline is back on the tarmac at Princess Juliana International Airport. What does the return of Air Caraïbes mean for St. Martin's future? Our featured story is next.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Martin is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights gives us power, our responsibilities makes us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Hi, my name is Mark Johnson from the Jewel Cottage and the Cottage Club Hotel and Sailor. I use Caraïbes Assist in St. Martin for all my shopping needs, and they provide me great service and they deliver everything in perfect condition and on time.
Today on our News Desk feature story, we take a deeper look at the issues shaping life, policy, and progress across our island and the region. Our feature asks a guiding question. It breaks down the complexities behind major decisions, community concerns, and long-term developments that affect our environment, our economy, and the way we live. Our feature explores not only what is happening, but why it matters and what it could mean for St. Martin's future.
Today's feature story focuses on a milestone for St. Martin's airlift and tourism sector. the official return of Air Caraïbes direct service between Paris Orly and Princess Juliana International Airport, restoring a vital connection that has been absent for more than 3 years. On December 12th, Air Caraïbes marked the relaunch of the route with a ribbon-cutting ceremony at the airport, symbolizing more than just a flight resumption. The Paris-Saint-Martin connection is a critical link to the French market, one of the island's most important tourism and cultural partners, and its return brings renewed capacity at a time when demand for Caribbean travel remains strong. The airline will now operate the route 3 times weekly during the winter high season using Airbus A330-200 aircraft. Service will scale back during the low season and pause in the summer, a model designed to balance demand while maintaining route sustainability. Even so, the reinstated Orly connection significantly strengthens St. Martin's long-haul airlift and complements existing Paris services. For the tourism industry, the return is particularly meaningful. Direct flights reduce travel friction, improve accessibility for visitors, and enhance the island's competitiveness in the European market. For hotels, restaurants, tour operators, and small businesses, increased airlift often translate directly into stronger bookings and economic activity. Beyond long-haul flights, Air Caraïbes also plays a key regional role. Through its ATR inter-island services, the airline connects St. Martin with Guadeloupe and other destinations across the French Caribbean, supporting commerce, family travel, and regional integration. These shorter routes are often overlooked, but they are essential to maintaining economic and social ties between neighboring islands. Founded in 2000 through the merger of several Caribbean airlines, Air Caraïbes has steadily grown into a major connector between the French Caribbean and Europe. Its operations are deeply rooted in the region, and its return to St. Martin reflects both confidence in the destination and the airline's long-standing commitment to Caribbean resilience. The 3-year absence of the Paris-Orly route was felt across multiple sectors, particularly as the island worked to stabilize tourism after global disruptions. Its restoration signals momentum, not just a return to pre-2022 conditions, but a step forward in rebuilding a stronger, more diversified airlift network. As St. Martin continues positioning itself as a premier destination for European and regional travelers alike, partnerships with airlines like Air Caraïbes remain central to that strategy. Connectivity, after all, is more than movement, it is opportunity. And with the return of this key Paris link, St. Martin is once again closer to one of its most important markets.
And that brings us to the end of today's NEWSDESK feature story. Thank you for joining us as we look beyond the immediate story and think about the broader implications for our island. Whether the answers are clear or still evolving, the goal is to spark informed conversation and deepen understanding. This has been our featured story. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin NEWSDESK.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms. I'm Austin Lawrence.
And I am Justine Lassiter. I wish you an amazing day. See you tomorrow.
Happy holidays, St. Martin.